guest from Florida. May you introduce yourself first to the viewers in Germany?
I'm Tony Choi, and I play bass.
You're the new bassist, right?
Yeah, I'm the new
So
bassist.
we're going to talk about what happened to the old bassist in a minute. So who are you?
I'm Rand Berkey. I play guitar.
I'm Kelly Schaefer. I do vocals and guitar.
Okay, as I said, a lot has happened to the band during the last few months. You played a European tour, except Germany. You played a couple of gigs in Sweden, as far as I can remember. Yeah, your bassist has died. So can you tell us what exactly has happened?
We were coming back from our U.S. tour with Candlemass, and we were coming back in the equipment van after finishing the tour in L.A., and we crashed in Louisiana, which is like we were almost home, but we crashed, went off the road. Roger flew out of the van, so he ended up dying, which is really tragic. But it's unfortunate, but that's been like quite a while ago, so we're all pretty sad about that, definitely.
But did you think about quitting when this disaster happened, when your bassist died?
Well, we didn't really think about it. I mean, we didn't. He was very. He was an extremely good bass player, so we just thought at first that we weren't going to be able to find somebody that was going to be able to. We had all the new material written, very difficult bass lines, very technical, so we thought we were going to have a really hard time finding someone else. But luckily, Tony filled the job well. I mean, really well, and it came out great.
So let's talk about the new album a little bit. I understood from people that have already listened to it, so the album isn't out by the time we're doing this interview. I understood that it's quite different from the first one.
Yeah, quite different.
Okay, which way?
It's
more progressive.
how do we say? Yeah, it's a little more progressive.
Very original and technical aspect. It gets the point across towards the catchiness and towards the technical part. Everything is. I could believe it's a world-round album. It gets each point across very well, I think.
Would you consider yourself part of the Florida death metal and thrash metal scene? Would you consider yourself part of it?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, we've been like hanging with Obituary and stuff like that since like '86, and I mean, we were a part of the whole thing. It's just in the beginning we played like basically half the stuff on Piece of Time was straightforward death metal, and as time went on, we just chose to be a little more musical, man, instead of backing ourselves into a corner. So, I mean, we're still a part of the scene. I mean, it's still death metal. It's more like, death jazz in a way. The only thing that really ties us into death metal anymore is just the vocals, basically.